know it's okay to give up. Ain't no
I'm not giving up at all. You got another thing coming, David. Cut your dick off.
His name is ArghGodzirra.
What's going on, Godzirra Nation? This is ArghGodzirra. We are back with some more The Last of Us Remastered. Thank you for joining me as always. To catch you up on what's going down right now, Ellie's trying to escape. She's being kidnapped. I've got no idea where we're at. This guy has no idea where Ellie is either. Good night. We were being held captive by the guy that we came across that gave us the medicine to help Joel. But we managed to get away just before he seemingly was going to cut us up into little tiny bits. Because these bastards are cannibals. At the exact same time, Joel has came to, and he underwent some old school torture techniques to find out where they're holding Ellie. So while she's trying to escape, Joel is currently making his way towards her to hopefully help her out of this situation. It's all going down. Where are we going? Can we move the bin? No, we cannot move the bin. There has to be a way for us to get in here, otherwise they wouldn't have had that spot wide open for us to go. Got to make sure we cover all bases as well. We're not too far away from finishing this game off completely, which saddens me so much because I've been enjoying playing this all over again. But it has helped serve as a big hype builder for the sequel. Cannot wait for the sequel to drop. It'll be dropping on the channel day one release, so if this is the type of content you like watching, consider hitting that subscribe button down below. Pledge your allegiance to the Godzirra Nation. Hang around, join a great community of people, and just have a good time. That's what we're here for. We're also here for trying to figure out where the fuck I'm supposed to be going, but I've got... Oh, great. I know exactly where we are. We're about to throw down with David. That's the guy who kidnapped us, by the way. A lot of broken plates on the floor, and you guys are going to understand why in a minute. Come on, you big bitch. This is kind of like a boss battle of sorts. In other games it'd be referred to as a boss battle anyway, but this is all based on stealth and being able to maneuver around without getting caught. Which is why all these broken plates are all on the ground, because obviously you step on one of them, you're making noise, you're giving away your position. He set fire to the restaurant, but he should have already came through the door. Which is leading me to think he might be glitched out there. Are you going to come in? Is there something I'm supposed to do to ensure that he does come inside? Can I shoot him? Shooting gives away my position, but the bullets aren't doing any damage to him. He doesn't seem to be interested in coming through the front door. What the hell is going on? Okay, he's inside now. I actually had to get myself killed on purpose in order for him to spawn inside, but he's creeping around. And what we want to do is we want to deliberately step on some plates every now and then to draw him out of his hiding spot, so then we can get around and sneak up on him ourselves. I know where he is. We want to get his attention. That should bring him over to me. Yep. Come on, David. Oh, I see him. Got to sneak up on him so we can use our knife. That's the only way we can do any damage to him, by sneaking him up and using our knife on him. I don't think he's going to see me here. Gotcha! And in the meantime, Joel's making his way to save her.
Can't see a thing. Just keep searching.
There's going to be hell to pay. I mentioned it in the last video. I'm going to say it again. Papa Bear has been hibernating all winter, ladies and gentlemen. He's awake. His cub has been stolen. He's looking for retribution. Anyone left? Oh, they've been here for a while. Let's make our way inside, shall we? It's not going to be hard to locate Ellie now because the building's obviously on fire. Just look for the smoke. Gotcha! I don't know why he didn't die. There we go. About letting the gun finish the job that the arrow couldn't do. Which way from here? At least there's not many guarding the streets. Makes my job a hell of a lot easier. Oh, here we go. Joel's about to uncover what we already know.
Oh, Christ.
Yep, they're cannibals.
I gotta find her. I gotta find her.
He knows what's up.
Holy shit. Ellie.
How's she doing in there? Get up, Ellie. Get up, Ellie. Start moving. Yes. That's exactly what you want to grab. Let's mess him up. Oh!
I knew you had heart. You know, it's okay to give up. Ain't no
I'm not giving up at all. You got another thing coming, David. Cut your dick off. Oh! Maybe I moved a little too quick for him. You didn't like the fact I was going for the knife, that's for damn sure. Kick me, knock me the fuck out.
I guess not. Just not your style, is it? You can try begging.
Fuck Fuck you.
You think you know me?
You think you know me?
Well, let me tell you something. You have no idea what I'm capable of.
You got no idea what's coming for you, big boy.
Stop! Stop!
Fucking touch me!
It's okay. It's me. It's me. It's me. Look. It's me.
He tried to...
Oh, baby girl. It's okay. It's okay.
Oh.
It's okay.
Their relationship is at its peak now. Would have you thought at the beginning you would hear Joel refer to anybody else apart from his own daughter as baby girl? David got fucked up. It's now springtime.
Ellie! Ellie! Did you hear me?
No. What?
Look. Hospital. This is where we get off.
Salt Lake City, baby. The final destination in our trip.
Feel that breeze, huh? I tell you, on a day like this, I just sit on my porch, pick away at my six string. Yeah, once we're done with this whole thing, I'm gonna teach you how to play guitar. Yeah, I reckon you'd really like that. What do you say, huh?
You know what's really good about him saying that?
Huh? Oh. Yeah, sure, that sounds great.
The fact that he said right there he's going to teach her to play guitar, and then the first thing we see in the first teaser trailer for The Last of Us 2 is her playing guitar. You know Joel kept his promise. We're on the home stretch now, guys. Once we make it to that hospital, that's it. Game over. Which is really bittersweet, because as much as I've enjoyed and loved playing this all over again, some of you at home have been loving watching me play through this again. It just brings back nostalgic memories of when I played this for the first time. I've said it a few times already, I'm going to say it again. This stands tall as one of my favourite video games of all time, if not my favourite video game of all time.
I dreamt about flying the other night.
Oh, yeah?
So to be able to experience this again with you all has been nothing short of tremendous, but
I'm on this big plane
it saddens
full of
me
people.
because it has to come to an end temporarily.
Everyone is screaming and yelling.
At least until the
because
second
plane's
one
going
comes out.
down. So I walk to the cockpit, open the door, but there's no pilot. I try to use the controls, but I obviously have no clue how to fly a plane. And right before we crash, I wake up. I've never been on a plane. Isn't that weird?
Well, you know, dreams are weird. Another city, another abandoned quarantine zone.
Let's make it through.
There's that hospital, the fire.
There it is.
Come on, kiddo. Maybe we cut through here, huh?
Cut through here, go through one more set of sewer system, or underground system, and then we're at the hospital. But the action doesn't stop there. Because I am going to play through the prequel to this game, like the bonus DLC that came out that shows you Ellie's backstory as to how she got bitten.
Here we go.
I will play through that story prior to The Last of Us 2 hitting the channel as well. Just so...
Ellie.
Ellie, what are you doing?
Ellie.
What?
The ladder. Come on.
Right.
As I was saying, just so we have a complete Last of Us experience leading up to the second one, we know exactly how this story goes down. It'd be good to have the backstory of Ellie on the channel as well, considering she's going to be The one that we're controlling throughout the second Last of Us experience. And it's a bit of fun as well. It's obviously not as long as this story. It's only a short little DLC kind of episode, if you will. But I really enjoyed playing through that, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it just as much as I did.
Oh my god.
What is it? Ellie! Ellie!
There's a reason she took off.
You gotta see this.
What is it?
This moment right here is probably one of the more vivid moments I remember from the very first time playing this game. Kind of makes you wonder, you know, I've been talking about hope and clinging on to hope and stuff like that, but this right here, it just makes you forget about all the negativity, even just for a second. Have a look.
You see this?
Could you imagine just being in an apocalyptic world and just randomly coming across a random giraffe or an animal or something that you could interact with?
Hurry up.
Talk about normality. We've mentioned that a few times throughout this playthrough, but this is a good, beautiful moment.
So fucking cool. Oh, where's it off to? Here, come on, let's go.
Slow down, kiddo.
Come on.
Which is clear all the animals from zoos have escaped, because, I mean, we've seen monkeys running around the university in Colorado, we've now got giraffes running around. It makes sense that animals would find a way.
Wow. Look at those things.
Just take it in.
So,
We've come such a long way.
is everything you were hoping for?
It's got its ups and downs, but you can't deny the view, though.
No, you cannot. Can I just say as well, the soundtrack of this game is superb.
We don't have to do this. You know that, right?
What's the other option?
Go back to Tommy's. Just be done with this whole damn thing.
After all we've been through.
Why not?
Everything that I've done. It can't be for nothing.
Have a look at Joel. The once brash, didn't want nothing to do with Ellie. Now full of warmth and just wanting to not have this go down and just live a life where Ellie's included in
I
it.
know you mean well, but there's no halfway with this. Once we're done, we'll go wherever you want. Okay?
Well, I ain't leaving without you. So let's go wrap this up.
Let's do this. Move it, Ellie. You want to hurry this up? Let's go. Another abandoned quarantine
This
zone.
place takes me back.
How so?
It was right after everything went down. I ended up in a triage just like this. And everywhere you looked, you just saw families torn apart. The whole damn world seemed to have turned upside down in a blink.
Is that after you lost Sarah?
Yes, it was.
I can't imagine losing someone you love like that. losing everything that you know. I'm sorry, Joel.
That's okay, Ellie.
I'm a parent as well, and not just to one, I've got a second one on the way. And I couldn't imagine being in a situation that Joel is in with losing a child. That's one thing I pray I never have to go through myself on a personal
Joel,
level.
I got something for you.
It's also good to see Joel talk about the fact he was in triage, because we haven't heard much of what happened to him after Sarah.
I stole it.
Because let's not forget, Joel got shot as well. There it is.
Well, no matter how hard you try, I guess you can't escape your past. Thank you.
Let's get moving, kid. At least it looks like we're clear of having to deal with hunters, which is fantastic. They have been the bane of my existence for God knows how long throughout this series. It's good to just mellow out for a little bit, not have anybody wanting to kill
This
us.
time it's gonna be different. I just know it.
What do you mean?
They're gonna be there. The fireflies. I'm sure of it.
They'd want to be. Otherwise, we've wasted our goddamn time for nothing. This area has clickers written all over it. Yep. Oh, and some bloaters as well. They're not going to know where that came from, so it's okay. Catch that. How's the big boy still standing? Ah! Not anymore! Is that all of them?
Holy shit.
Stay quiet.
I think that's all of them, Joel. Why would we stay quiet if that's all of them? Pick up all this ammo. Just when I was saying it was good to have a little bit of mellow time, then all these bastards start popping up again. But it's okay. We'll get through this. There's more of them. Fantastic. However, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring this episode to a close. When we return, it'll be the final episode.
I know, it's just
It hurts to say it, but all good things must come to an end. I'm going to continue making my way through here and get to a point where we can hide and not get trapped by these clickers. Have a look at this. But at any rate, ladies and gentlemen, if you have been enjoying this, go ahead and hit that like button down below. It goes a long way to supporting myself, and I cannot thank you guys enough for all that support. If you happen to be new to the channel, there's plenty of other gameplays and content to check out. I urge you to do so. And if you happen to enjoy what I'm throwing down, even just a little bit, hit that subscribe button down below, pledge your allegiance to the Godzirra Nation. Might as well hit that bell while you're at it as well, so you get notified every single time something brand new does hit the channel. In the description down below, you can find links not only to my social media accounts, but you can find the Last of Us playlist, so you can go back and watch any of the episodes throughout this adventure. Did you see that? That was beautiful. But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.